and Cosmic Doctrine, those are like Dion Fortune's two heavy hitters, right? Masterful explanations of occult information, right? But let's see what she said in the Cosmic Doctrine about this gate of death. Physical death. Each individualized consciousness lives to die and dies to live. It is only by death that we can reap the fruits of life. We graze in the fields of earth, and we lie down in the fields of heaven to chew the cud. It has been said, for 1 hour's study, do 3 hours of meditation. Oh man. In death is the soul's meditation, and in life, it's study. Woo! Study and practice, right? We see that go back and forth. Look at what I have to read that again so you can catch what he said there. He's giving you this framework basically of study and practice. Realizing that your living life is time for the soul to study, and your death is time for the soul to practice, or in his case, saying that it's time for the soul to meditate, right? You get it? It's like studying about the Goetia, right? You can study about it all day long, but if you're not going to use it, then what's the point? It's just entertainment. It's collecting information. But I know for myself, I studied Goetia, and I went to test and practice and use what I studied. Back and forth, back and forth. You got to have both of those aspects going, the study and the practice, in order to grow. But as he's demonstrating here, or as she's demonstrating, Dion Fortune, that's happening on an even bigger scale. Your life is the study, and your death is the meditation. The death is the work. The death is the practice. I'll read that again, though. Each individualized consciousness lives to die and dies to live. It is only by death that we can reap the fruits of life. We graze in the fields of earth, and we lie down in the fields of heaven to chew the cud. It has been said, for 1 hour's study, do 3 hours meditation. In death is the soul's meditation, and in life, it's study. 13. Did you only live all experience? Did you only live? All experiences would pass through consciousness and leave but little impression after the first few pictures had filled all available space. All would become concrete, unrelated, unsynthesized. In the meditation, which is death, the abstract essence of life is extracted. And instead of a million concrete images, there is the abstract concept. Learn to trust death. Learn to love death. Learn to count upon death in your scheme of things, and regularly perform the exercise of visualizing yourselves as dead and conceiving how you shall then be. For thus you will learn to build the bridge between life and death, so that it shall be trodden with increasing ease. See yourself as dead and working out your destiny. See yourselves as dead and continuing your work from the plane of the dead. Thus shall the bridge be built that leads beyond the veil, that the chasm between the so-called living and the so-called dead be bridged by this method, that men may cease to fear death. Woo! That wasn't even a line from this book. That's Dion Fortune, man. I'm gonna have to write that down so I can go back over that a couple times. 13.